Hello. So we're continuing with our digging in season. And normally we've looked at one or two verses, but I want to look at a bit of a chunk of scripture today. And this chunk of scripture comes from Lamentations. And Lamentations is literally that. It is a lament, it is a crying out to God from Jeremiah. But then in chapter 3, something incredible happens. There is a turn of the narrative, and it turns into this much more hopeful crying out to God. Let me read you this from Lamentations 3, verse 25 onwards. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in him, and to the one who seeks him. It's good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man to bear the yoke while he was young. Let him sit alone in silence, for the Lord has laid it on him. Let him bury his face in the dust. There may yet be hope. Let him offer his cheek to the one who would strike him, and let him be filled with disgrace. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love, for he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to anyone. Who is struggling in your life right now? Who needs the compassion of God, the love of God, the strength of God? Who is going through grief right now? Why don't we make a time? Because there is hope found in God for all people. He is our hope. So today, why don't we be intentional by lifting up those, whether it's ourselves or other people around us, who we know need the hope of God, asking him and his light to break in and break through for those people that we love. Let's call out on behalf of them. Let's dig in for them, because there is always hope for all of us.